From the very first step beyond the threshold, the house reveals its intention to soften the world's noise. The air feels calmer, the light gentler, as if the architecture itself is guiding the body to slow down. This is not a home that demands attention, it earns it through quiet presence. Every space here is shaped by the belief that architecture should support emotional well-being. The design does not chase trends, instead, it cultivates an atmosphere where clarity, comfort, and calm can naturally coexist. It is a home that prioritizes how you feel over how it looks, yet it remains undeniably beautiful. The exterior presents a restrained composition of textured concrete, warm timber, and subtle shadows. From the street, the home feels introverted and discreet, offering only glimpses of what lies within. This deliberate modesty becomes the first gesture of sanctuary. The entrance sequence is slow and intentional. A narrow path, a sheltered doorway, a moment of pause before stepping inside. This transition space acts as a psychological bridge between the outside world and the inner calm of the home. Natural light enters not in excess, but in carefully choreographed moments. Skylights filter daylight into gentle gradients, while tall windows frame the outdoors like living paintings. Light here is not decorative, it is therapeutic. The main living space avoids clutter, allowing negative space to breathe. Low furniture, textured fabrics, and muted tones create an environment where conversations feel more intimate and silence feels welcome rather than empty. The palette is composed of materials that age gracefully: limestone floors, oak panels, linen upholstery, and raw plaster walls. Each surface carries a tactile quality that invites touch, grounding the experience of the home in something deeply human. Decoration is minimal, yet every object feels intentional. A single ceramic vessel, a sculptural chair, a book left open on a table. The absence of excess allows meaning to emerge from simplicity. Rather than becoming a visual centerpiece, the kitchen integrates quietly into the architecture. Hidden storage, seamless cabinetry, and soft lighting encourage mindful rituals, preparing coffee, chopping vegetables, sharing unhurried meals. The dining area is intimate, framed by warm textures and diffused light. Here, meals stretch longer, conversations deepen, and the boundaries between architecture and daily life gently dissolve. Circulation spaces are treated with the same care as main rooms. Long corridors become galleries of light and shadow, inviting slow movement rather than hurried transition. The private quarters are stripped back to essentials: a bed, soft textiles, filtered light. The architecture here encourages rest not just physically, but emotionally, offering a true escape from overstimulation. As sunrise moves across the walls, the room transforms. Subtle shifts in brightness create a quiet rhythm, reminding the occupant that time can be experienced gently rather than rushed. Stone surfaces, warm wood, and minimal fixtures create a bathroom that feels ceremonial. The act of bathing becomes less about routine and more about restoration. Sliding glass panels dissolve the boundary between inside and out. A small courtyard garden, planted with grasses and native greenery, becomes an extension of the living space, a visual and emotional anchor. Acoustic comfort is carefully considered. Thick walls, soft materials, and strategic spatial planning ensure that the home absorbs sound rather than amplifies it. Silence here feels intentional, not accidental. Smart systems operate quietly in the background, supporting comfort without dominating the experience. Lighting, temperature, and security are controlled seamlessly, allowing the architecture to remain the protagonist. This is a space where time seems to stretch. The layout does not push you forward but invites you to linger, on a chair by the window, on the floor beside the sunlight, in the stillness between tasks. Beyond function and aesthetics, the true success of this home lies in its emotional impact. It offers safety, privacy, and a sense of belonging that feels increasingly rare in a fast-moving world. Every corner reflects a life lived with care. The home does not dictate behavior, but it gently encourages mindfulness through its proportions, its light, and its quiet generosity. Here, luxury is not expressed through opulence but through atmosphere. The true richness of the home lies in its ability to hold silence, to frame stillness, and to nurture peace. Ultimately, this house is more than architecture. It becomes a mindset, a daily reminder that living well does not require more, but rather requires less, chosen with intention. In a world that grows louder and faster each day, homes like this offer a different vision of living. A vision where architecture protects calm, where space supports the soul, and where beauty is not performative but deeply felt. This is the essence of a private modern sanctuary and the quiet luxury that Modo Haus continues to celebrate.